Close your eyes for a moment and picture this. On a quiet road where the air carries the smell of freedom, you hear the steady thump of an engine that has defined simplicity, reliability, and raw motorcycling soul for decades. That unmistakable rhythm belongs to the Yamaha SR400, and now in 2025, this legendary machine returns to remind the world that sometimes the purest experiences aren't about chasing extreme horsepower or loading up on futuristic electronics, but about keeping the essence of motorcycling alive in its most honest form. From the moment you set eyes on it, the State Route 400 feels like a time machine, a connection to an era where riding meant you and the road, no distractions, no gimmicks, just iron, fuel, and spirit. It is not just a bike. It is a heartbeat on two wheels, and the story it tells is one that draws you in and doesn't let go until you're lost in its charm. The Yamaha State Route 400 has always been about character, and the 2025 version continues that legacy while refining the details that riders secretly crave. Powering this classic is the same beloved 399cc air-cooled, single-cylinder engine that has been perfected over decades. But don't let the modest displacement fool you. This thumper delivers a torque-heavy punch that makes city riding effortless and open-road cruising deeply satisfying. The State Route 400 was never designed to win drag races, but that isn't the point. Its 24 horsepower might sound humble in the age of 200 horsepower superbikes, but what it offers is something far more addictive. Usable power that connects you directly to the rear wheel with no delay, no unnecessary electronics. Twist the throttle and you feel it. Raw, mechanical, almost analog in a world that has gone fully digital. That visceral thump from the single cylinder resonates not only in your ears but deep within your chest, reminding you why bikes like this will always stand apart. Now let's talk about something unique, something that defines the State Route 400 even in 2025, the legendary kickstarter. Yes, when the world has shifted to keyless ignitions and electronic starters, Yamaha kept the soul of the SR alive with the traditional kick. It isn't just about starting the engine, it's a ritual, a bonding moment between rider and machine. You lean in, engage the decompression lever, find that perfect spot, and with one solid kick, the machine roars to life. It is poetry in motion, a reminder that sometimes struggle adds value, that the simplest act can ignite not just an engine but your spirit. And of course, for those who like modern ease, Yamaha has quietly improved reliability in the mechanism, making it smoother and more forgiving for daily use. The 2025 Yamaha State Route 400 doesn't scream for attention with wild colors or aggressive fairings, it whispers elegance through its timeless design. A round headlamp, spoked wheels, a sculpted tank, and chrome that glistens under the sun. It wears its classic styling like a perfectly tailored suit, and everywhere it goes, it turns heads not because it is flashy, but because it is authentic. In a world drowning in plastic fairings, the State Route 400 stands proud with its metal tank and real craftsmanship. Yamaha knows that for many riders, it's not about blending in with the crowd but standing out through timelessness. And when it comes to price, this motorcycle is a gift to purists. In 2025, the Yamaha State Route 400 sits in that sweet spot, affordable yet premium, accessible yet priceless in value. You are not paying for overwhelming electronics, or high-maintenance complexity, but for a machine that promises decades of companionship. It's the kind of motorcycle that doesn't depreciate in your heart. Yes, the sticker price may hover around the mid-range segment, but what you truly buy is heritage, reliability, and something rare, a bike that holds its soul intact through generations. But here's where the State Route 400 hides its greatest strength, in the little details most people overlook. The fuel injection system has been refined over the years to balance old-school feel with modern-day efficiency, giving you smoother throttle response and improved fuel economy. The chassis is feather-light, making handling effortless even for beginners, while still offering the stability seasoned riders crave. At just over 170 kilograms, maneuvering through traffic feels like slicing through air, and when you take it onto winding roads, the balance of the frame rewards you with confidence at every lean. The suspension, though simple, is perfectly tuned for real-world riding. It soaks up bumps without compromising feedback, and combined with its comfortable upright seating position, the State Route 400 feels like a natural extension of your body. It's not a bike that tires you, it's one that invites you to keep going, to take the long route home, to lose track of time. And then there's the hidden durability. This is a motorcycle known to outlast owners if cared for properly. Stories of SR400s crossing decades without losing reliability are not myths. They are proof of Yamaha's engineering philosophy that values endurance over trends. What truly makes the 2025 Yamaha State Route 400 engaging is how it redefines motorcycling in an age of excess. In a world where bikes are overloaded with ride modes, TFT screens, Bluetooth connectivity, and rider aids, the State Route 400 reminds us that less is more. No traction control, no artificial limits, just your skill, your instinct, and your trust in the machine. That connection is intoxicating. Every vibration through the handlebars, every gear shift, every rumble of the exhaust is unfiltered truth. It's the kind of riding experience that modern machines can't replicate, no matter how advanced they become. And think about it, this isn't just a motorcycle, it's a statement. Owning the State Route 400 in 2025 means you are someone who values authenticity over artificiality, someone who understands that beauty doesn't always need to shout. It is a bike for dreamers, for thinkers, for riders who appreciate the journey more than the destination. It's not about arriving first, it's about enjoying every second of the ride. Imagine this, early morning, the streets are empty, the sun is just beginning to rise. You wheel out your SR400, swing a leg over the saddle, and give it that classic kick. The engine coughs, growls, then settles into a steady thump. You take off, and suddenly the city feels like yours alone. Every corner you turn, every stretch of road, every vibration under you is telling you a story. By the time you park it at the end of the day, you realize something. The State Route 400 didn't just take you somewhere physically, it transported you mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That is the magic few motorcycles in the world can offer. The Yamaha State Route 400 has always been an icon, but in 2025 it has become more than that. It has become a reminder. A reminder that motorcycles don't need to be complicated to be extraordinary. A reminder that sometimes the purest form of joy is hidden in simplicity. A reminder that tradition, when respected, never goes out of style.